can't seem to do it. I can't seem to get them to be romantic because of it. Develop based on romantic partners. Heavy strength. Maybe we do that for him too and see if that makes a difference. Attractiveness. Develop his preferences. Based on romantic partners, heavy strength. May continue playing while the developing is in progress. Well, how do I know? It says it takes around 2 seconds. Don't forget I'm in New York City with a high population, so they cut power to try and make sure we don't lose it altogether. I understand that. That's awful. I've never been to New York City, but I've always wanted to go. I really, really want to go. From being unsatisfied in a romantic relationship. Well, you're not going to be unromantic. You're not going to be unhappy anymore. This is ridiculous. We're fixing this. We are fixing this right now. 30 and we'll do 25. Okay? We're not going to give them a lot, but we need a little bit. And now we're going to go ahead and ask. Let's make sure we have no bad sentiments towards each other. Because I feel like the attractiveness was killing us. So I've said it, and now they are actually attracted to each other because they're romantic partners with each other. If I get this again, remind me to do this, okay? Everyone who's out there listening. Okay. Dang it. Wrong person. Gotta click on him. What does this say? Ask a risque question. We don't need to do that. We need to try for a baby is what we need to do, okay? We're looking for that. We're looking for the babies. Bring on the babies. Are you joking? Yes. Yes, we fixed it. Woo! There we go. I bet you that's my problem is sometimes it sets that they're not romantically attracted to their partners, and it kills them. I know that back in this time of the years, it was not about attraction. It wasn't about that kind of like physical approach to anything. It was more about, like I said earlier, the fact that you needed to have a baby to keep your family lineage moving and growing and booming and beaming right through the centuries. But the problem is in The Sims, we have to think that The Sims isn't set up that way. So they're going to physically have to be attracted to each other, or else they're not going to want to do these things. Unless there is a way I can find a mod that makes it so that they don't physically need to be attracted to each other. And then obviously I could go ahead and set that up, and then, you know, we could just have people be together that aren't physically attracted to each other, which is how I want it to be. Okay, I really want it to be that way. It's just, it's very hard with this time of gameplay where you physically have to make them attracted, or else they can't do anything. Like, I had to make them physically very attracted to each other to get them to woohoo, because they physically like hated each other otherwise. They couldn't stand to be in each other's presence. And I get that that's how The Sims is set up, but like I need it to be the opposite. I just need them to be able to woohoo or whatever whenever I tell them, okay, it's time to woohoo, you know? Like, that's what I really need. So I'm going to look into it. I'm going to try and find something so that if we ever encounter where our Sims aren't physically attracted to each other, it doesn't matter, that they'll just woohoo no matter what. Because it's all about the woohoo. It's not about the physical attraction part. That's what I'm going to try and figure out. Okay, so let's go ahead and start getting up for our morning. It's still winter. We've still got our Christmas tree up. And hopefully we're going to have a good day. Now, somebody did tell me in a comment, and I really want to thank them, that when we have our Sims go out in the forest and gather from the forest, we can actually have them go into the forest again, I think. And they can go bathe in the stream, and it will clean them up, and it will be like they bathed in the stream before they came home after gathering. And that was such a good idea. And I really thank you for that idea, because I really do struggle with having them come home and having them be like really filthy. So I'm really thankful for you saying that, because I think that's going to be such a great like little piece of advice, and it's going to really help me out in the long run. Okay. What do we have growing here? This is, oh, the tree, right? Because we need the wood for something. I don't remember what we need the wood for, but we need it for something. I don't remember what. Okay, I'm going to have you go ahead and you are going to make up a... Today's not the holiday, is it? Oh, today's Christmas. Oh, she doesn't know how to cook for that, though. Does Mom? Please tell me, Mom. Mom doesn't know either. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Did I not download any feasts or banquets? I might need to download some. I might not have actually grabbed any. And now I'm kind of sad. Now I've made myself sad because I haven't given my... Okay, well, it's the first year. It's okay. It's the first year. We will be okay. Let's just go ahead and... There's 5 of them. They're going to have gruel. I will make sure to grab some of the feasts and banquets for the next time Christmas comes around. We will have some, okay? I didn't realize that it didn't have any, and I thought it did, so that's my apologies. I will figure that out. I will get that fixed so that we can have some on our holidays, of course, because we are supposed to have a grand meal, I do believe, and we can't have one. Gruel Supreme for the holiday. So I will definitely make sure. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Please extinguish quickly. Please. Don't burn. Please, come on, get it out. Oh. Okay. This costs 200. We can't afford to replace it. We're in a real bad spot because we can't eat without this. Oh my goodness gracious. Call to meal. This kid is like, yeah, I don't care about that fire. I gotta eat. They'll make the best gruel ever. Oh, I'm disappointed. Excellent holiday. My stove burned down. I had to eat gruel for breakfast. This Christmas is off to a great start. She's like, I can't handle it. Okay, Lindley. Go ahead and sit down and eat. So we have 2 betrothals we're going to do today. We're going to get 2 couples betrothed to each other. It's going to be fantastic. And actually, I have 3 betrothals to do. The last 3 that you guys voted on are going to be happening. And we had a bit of a tie. So I had to be the tiebreaker. So no one knows what it's going to be now, because I literally had to pick for you guys. So I think we had 2 tiebreakers. I had to be the tiebreaker in 2, actually. So yeah, but we're gonna be doing those today. Okay. We need to make some money and fast, because we literally need 200 simoleons. Oh wait, can he? No. Can he? Oh, this is growing. Yes. Can we actually plant these? We need the elderberries, right? What did we need again to make the herbal stuff? Well, we need the stuff for this. And for this, we need leaves from the trees, and we need chamomile. So we need to find chamomile somewhere. I thought we could get it in the forest. And I thought we could make soups. So specific soups, though. So I'm going to need to level his cooking up because I can't see everything at this moment. And I thought he could also make maybe, I don't know, what else could we make? Well, I think there's like medicines, but I don't know. What other kinds of medicines can we make? Let me see what I've written down for what they are going to create. So the apothecary, which is what he is, the apothecary is going to do wine, spices, herbs, and medicine. With the new pack that's coming out, he'll be able to do like the ailments as well that are coming with the apothecary skill. So he'll be doing that as well. But he is going to need... So he could do the herbalism stuff. I don't remember how to find that. Is it on the stove? Because I can't physically see it because of this. There. Replace this. Really? We have the money though. He can't afford this. Oh, we didn't get the full 200. Darn it, man. It's gonna give me 92. All right, sell that toy. Sorry, kids. Your toy's gotta go. I think it's on here that I need to be looking. So I need to be able to see. Someone said they make stuff into bulk preserves and it like you can give it to them like all at once instead of having to do multiple things. Power doesn't work off the grid. Are you joking? You can't even look at this stuff. Come on. I feel like lately in this, I'm just like cheating constantly and I hate it. Like I don't want to cheat. I just want to be able to like, play. But like I can't because I physically can't see things without things having electricity or whatever. It's kind of silly. It's kind of silly. Okay, so I need power just a little bit so I can see this. Like, why can't I even click on that? That's just silly. That's just silly. Okay, so we need noxious berries, basil, and elderberries, and death flowers. So I do need to plant the elderberry, and we need to try and find noxious elderberries, basil, and death flowers. So those are what I need to be growing. So this elderberry, I'm going to grow one of these. I honestly should probably grow both. But let's just start with one. Let's just start with one. And then, do these guys have anything? I want to shop at these because I want to see if they have any more of the ingredients that we don't have that we're missing. So we're missing basil, death flower, and what was the other one? Noxious elderberry. We're going to look and see. Okay, Mom, clean up. Mom needs to go, you know, pooping. And then she can wash her face. It's kind of silly because I just did Christmas in my Ultimate Decades Challenge. And now in this one, we're also doing Christmas. 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 You can call it the same thing as well if you wanted to from, ooh, basil. From the, chamomile. Can I get both of those? Do you have enough for both? Do they have noxious elderberries as well? They have elderberries again. I need noxious ones though. And I don't think it's going to be in here. I'm going to be honest with you. We could also just sell like straight out sell herbs. So we could sell like sage and stuff eventually. But like let's just start with small stuff. Grow our way up, you know? Because once we get to the point where we can make one ailment, then we can sell it and then we can go from there. So I bought one basil. I bought one chamomile. So we're going to go ahead and plant these. These are important. And he needs to really get going on this because we're going to need our Sims to be able to be cured of if they get sick or whatever. The first, time they, eventually they're going to start rolling sicknesses more and more and more the more people we have. And we're going to really need to be able to get our hands on some medicines. What does this say? Oh my gosh, get off my phone. Get off my rock. That's what it's like. Okay, we're going to go ahead and... Mom, why couldn't you do this before we got here? Seriously. Seriously, girl. Okay, well, it's going to water all of our plants for us because it's raining now, so that's fantastic. And I'm going to have him pick this up. Put it in his inventory. And let's also move this into line. Because, you know me. It's going to irritate me if I don't. Okay. Good, good, good. That is looking so good. And now I'm going to have Dad go into the forest. And I want him to go foraging. And I want him to take the whole family. Okay, I'm going to... this is like excessive. But we're trying to find just specific items. The rest of it is just like whatever. We're really just trying to find like the items that we need. So noxious elderberries, chamomile, elderberries, basil, death flowers. I don't know if I said that already. And any other things that we consider like to be necessary for us to be able to create potions and things that we need to cure people. So yeah. I'm thinking that's what we're going to try and do. And then if we can find some of them, of course, we'll be utilizing them to help us out. So it says tea leaves, starchy, delicious. Okay, that's potatoes, some eggs. We didn't really get anything great. She got some dandelions. She got some mint, which is an herb. I don't know if we can plant this, but let's see if we can. Can we plant this if I put it on the ground? Yes, we can. Okay, so he's selling herbs and spices, so we're actually going to let him plant that as well. And she has a snowdrop, a Christmas rose, an apple, some potatoes, and eggs. Is not really doing that great for us. Okay, she got spinach, some eggs, onions, lemons, tea leaves. Nothing new. We got some more spinach. She's got some seeds, which we can sell to the miller. Miller? No, the baker. She has dandelions, which says it's an herb. Can you plant these as well? No, you can just eat them, though. Chocoberries, acorns can be planted or eaten as they can be used when crafting bait and also be used for decorating fall twined wreaths. A bonsai bud, and that's really it. And then this kid's still in the woods. Potatoes, chocoberries, dandelions. He got ginger root. It says for healing purposes, so I'm gonna see. Can we plant this? No. It's like, what could we do with ginger root? I guess is my next question. It might go into something, maybe, eventually. Okay, I'm going to send the whole family to go into the forest, and they're going to go bathe in the stream, since this was what someone suggested, and I think it's such a good idea. And I am... Mom, stop. Just go. I'm going to put the rest of this stuff in the fridge. I know it's quite a bit, but it's okay. We'll put the lemons in here. Chestnuts, potatoes, eggs, not the poop. This is that ginger root. I don't want to get rid of that yet. She's got the dandelions, the mint. I should have given Dad the mint. Let me open this. Yeah, because it's an herb. Anything that's like an herb, a spice, a wine, or like herbal remedy, we're going to let Dad sell. So we've got some ginger root in here. Let's take that out. Put the apples in here, put the potatoes in here, and the eggs in here. And then we've got some things for Lindley, which, let's see what she's got. So she's got spinach, tea leaves, lemons, onions, eggs. Nelda has spinach. Dandelions we'll give to Dad. Chocoberries, acorns, bonsai buds. And we'll give these to Mom to go sell to the baker. And then you have dandelions to Dad, chocoberries in here, acorns are in here, potatoes are in here. That should be good. Ginger's good for stomach problems in real life. I wonder what it does in Sims. Yeah, I'm thinking, well, it's got to do with this mod, so I'm thinking it has something to do with something that's in here. I'm assuming that it has to do with something that we don't know how to make, like something later on, maybe under like the broths, soups, and stews. There might be something in there that like they can use something from that to make. I'm not quite sure. I wish I could see a list of all of the like recipes that he could craft with that for the mod itself, but they don't have a list anywhere, so it's like a guessing game. Honestly, it's kind of annoying, and it would be nice to know what it does go into, because I'm pretty sure it comes from that, because they're foraging with the Ye Olde Cookbook mod thing, and it's coming out from the forest from that mod, so it has to be from that mod, I would assume. I mean, I'm sure he's not just pulling it from anywhere. I'm sure they can't just get anything, because they only seem to get the same few things when they go through that. So I'm really thinking it has to do with that mod, but I'm just not quite sure yet what it has to do with. But I'm going to try and maybe like look it up and see what we can come up with, because I think it would be really cool to kind of figure that out. All right, Dad, go ahead and go potty. Mom, I still don't know why Mom is like cleaning herself at the sink when literally there's no reason for it. But Mom, grab a serving. I'm going to have you serve up some more food. I'm going to let you go ahead and make up some potato and onion soup, because you guys did just get like a bunch from the forest. So you guys should be able to go ahead and do that. And I'll get the other two kiddos to grab a bowl of the pottage. And then we should have someone go in the forest again and like get some more flowers. There isn't much in their inventory. And also, let's go ahead and have Dad grab some water while we're thinking of it, because we need that obviously to take care of our water needs. Aching back. Hard work is hard on the body as well as the mind, and Beckett's back is complaining. Sorry, Beckett. Yeah, I really hope they've thought of some like kind of like soupy recipes that would make sense for us to sell, kind of like ginger root soup or something. I don't know, something kind of like that, so we could obviously have some nice things. I don't know why I had you cook again. This was a bad idea. Okay, maybe not. It's fine. You did great. Great job. Proud of you. Okay, you go ahead and grab a serving. Dad, you're gonna come back and grab a serving. Yeah, I really want to try and get like to level 10 of the cooking, but it can be really difficult to get to that point. I should look on my Ultimate Decades save file, because obviously she's like freaking maxed. Alice, I'm talking about. She's like maxed in cooking. She's cooked so much that she's like maxed in it. So I could probably see everything that we could make and see what the ginger has to do with. Why does he hate Thornton so much? I will never understand. Desire for excitement from an early midlife crisis. Well, midlife crisis, midlife crisis. You're not getting to have one. Get over it. Is what I gotta tell you. All right, Mom needs to go potty, so I'm gonna let her go potty. You're eating, so I'm gonna let you eat. Why don't you go ahead and play with the toy, play with the emotion. You can play with the emotion. Is you guys playing, having a good time? I think I'm gonna go ahead and let. Do we have like a flute or anything? Or a flute? I meant a lute. Do we have a lute? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. And we can't repair this because we don't have that. Oh my gosh. Dad, repair this. Mom broke it. I don't think it was intentional, but we're going to say, you know, it's got to be fixed. Okay, I think Mom and Lindley are going to go into the forest and they're going to quickly go get some flowers, not foraging. Pick flowers with Lindley. Please and thank you. And then Nelda, when you're done, let's go ahead and have you clean up. Oh, we can't because the sink is broke. Never mind. We're on Wednesday. What day do we play these guys until? I can't remember. We play them until Thursday. So this is our last day with them. So the Cliftons will be done today. And today is Wednesday. And we have no birthdays again. We don't have another birthday until Friday. We don't have another birthday until Friday. All right, buddy. Go ahead and play with this spoon. Play with the wooden spoon. Gosh, that's got to be so much fun. We're getting like nothing done off of this, and I really do feel bad. Dad, are you going to make this or what? We can't hire a service at the moment. We don't have a handy person. You are the handy person in this family. Okay. You go ahead and clean up. All right, Dad, can you throw this away? A trash can is required to clean this up. I thought they had a trash can. Oh, for heaven's Pete's sake. This family is just not doing great. All right, Mom, what did you get? You got a holly and you got a crocus. And you got an orchid. You got 3 bonsai buds and 2 crocus. Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't say do any more than like 1,000. Is that even is that possible? 1,000? Okay. We're going to destroy these. Yeah. Get off my phone. Get off my rock. All right, 1,000 simoleons redeemed for this family. That's fine. I won't probably do more than that because I wouldn't want to make them too rich. Like, that would make them kind of out of place. All right, let's buy them a trash can for one. I thought they had one. Like, how did they not get a trash? Okay. Because, like, I remember building all of these, and I was pretty sure I was, like, really adamant about what I was giving them. So I will give them this. If I put this on the ground, can I throw it away? Yes. Okay. Oh, no. No. Uproot that. Well, we just lost one, but it's all right. I don't want a trash plant, so that's why I'm doing that. Where's Mom? Mom, you can come have some of this potato stuff. Onion and potato soup. Was that what it was? I think it was. Oh, I hear somebody crying. I swear to goodness I just heard someone crying. That's inappropriate. We're gonna just ignore that we just saw that. Okay. All right. Dad is getting tired. It's 8:13 and Santa is now here. Oh, Santa, don't you start. Come on, we want presents. Mom and Dad need to friendly introduce. Ugh, she dislikes malicious interactions. Yes. We don't want to have malicious people in our families, okay? Don't do it. Don't be rude to us. Can we not ask for a present? Friendly. I thought they could just ask. I didn't know they had to be friendly first. Friendly. All right, Dad, can you ask for a present? Ask for a present. Mom, you go ahead and ask for a present. Lindley, you can ask for a present. You may ask. Friendly. Okay, so Briar got a present. She got a crystal clear digital camera, which she's never going to get to use. So congratulations on getting something we need to delete. Okay, she got a present, supposedly. And she got a present, supposedly. Oh, no, she didn't. They just finished. Okay, he's giving her a present now. So Lindley gets... What did Lindley get? A life under a microscope. One life under a microscope, whatever that is. All right, Nelda, what do you get? Let there be light laser show. I feel like we're getting a lot of things we cannot use. No, don't put it away. It was like, how dare you not bring me a baby for Christmas? That's what I really wanted. Ask for present. Friendly. Ask for present. Do you get one, Beckett? Santa's like, here you go. Present for you, young sir. Oh, thank you so much, Santa. He got a Grand Plans chess table. They could probably use a chess table. Was a chess table invented back in the 1300s? I would assume so, right? Oh, yeah. And then we're going to go poop. He got a citrine. That's like a gem. Which I would assume they could have a gem, technically. I would just put it as a decoration in their home. On a shelf or whatever. Maybe it can go on top of the fridge. Here we go. Nice. Oh, yeah. A citrine on the fridge. Nice. Okay, I don't think anyone else really got anything that they can actually keep. Or that they can use. Like, this is a no-go for me. So we're going to delete it. Because she can't have that. And... What are you doing? No, I want you to go to sleep. Actually, I want you to eat the last bowl of this. Oh, there's more than one, but... Grab a serving of this and then go to bed. And you go to bed. Perfect. Actually, I told you to clean up all these bowls, so I'd really like you to do that first and then go to bed. Everybody else has done everything I've told them except for you two kids. Naughty. Okay, Nicholas. No, Father Winter, we are busy, sir. We are going to bed. Oh my gosh. Whew, that was loud. That was so loud. It gave me a heart attack. I literally jumped in real life. So, there's that. Here, give this to your dad. He's the one that needs the wood, not you. No offense. Yeah. We've got a little bit of a garden going here. I'm pretty happy with this. And we just need to make sure we take care of it. Auto lights for all candles. The problem with the way I built these is I didn't make these like separate rooms. So like when they're in this room, this candle will be on. And when they're in this room, this candle will be on. It's like kind of silly. So yeah, it's unfortunate. It really is. Okay, so we're done with the Cliftons. We're going to leave them there. We don't know if Briar ended up getting pregnant from that little woohoo spat that they had, but we'll hope for the best, I guess. So we're going to move on to the next family. And let's see. Then actually, I'm going to do the first of the 3 betrothals. That's what I'm going to do. So the first betrothal is going to be, let's see, Amala Ball. We're going to go over to Amala and we're going to set her up with who she's going to be with. So let me go ahead and let me save the game, of course. Save as, save as, save as. I feel like it hasn't been this long, but it's literally been since June 7th that we played this. It seems insane in the membrane. I feel like it was so much sooner than that, but maybe it's because I've played Ultimate Decades a bunch in between there, so it feels kind of like the same in a sense, even though it's quite different. All right, let's go back to Manage Worlds. Welcome back. You missed Santa. Santa Claus came, and everybody got a present in this family, so no worries there. Okay, so we're going to Amala Ball is who we're going to. I am lost. Who I'm trying to find. I think they live up here. Over here. Up here. No, here. Nope, they live here. I can't find them. Okay, so Amala Ball had the option of being with multiple different people. She had the option 1 of Osbert Bean. Her option 2 was Richard Sheffield. Her option 3 was Conrad Holland. And her option 4 was Arne Clay. It ended up being that let me make sure this is paused. It ended up being that Amala Ball got the option of the winner for the poll was Osbert Bean. And since she was the first posted, that's who she's going to be betrothed to, is the Bean. The second poll was for Akila Saeed, and she had multiple options, 1 being Osbert Bean, 2 being Richard Sheffield, 3 being Conrad Holland, and 4 being Arne Clay. And since she ended up also receiving Osbert Bean as an option, I had to go with one of her 2 other options underneath that, and it was a tie between Richard Sheffield and Conrad Holland. So I am going to have her marry Richard Sheffield because he is not in the gypsy camp. So that'll keep her kind of in the rotations. And then Madison Boatwright got the options between Richard Sheffield's as her winner and Arne Clay. And so she's going to go with Arne because they were a tie anyways. So it kind of works out in the long run. So I am going to get Amala to get betrothed to Osbert Bean because that's who she is going to be betrothed to. So Amala here. Now, is Amala a full-on teen? Because I thought she was a preteen. No, it says she's a teen, but I thought she was a preteen. Let me look at my timeline. Give me just a second. Oh, no, she's a teen. She's about to become a young adult. Okay, well, she's getting betrothed, but she probably won't be wed before she, she probably will not be wed before she becomes a young adult. Like she'll be betrothed before she's a young adult, but then she'll get wed after she's a young adult, and it's just because they're the first family, so some of them are kind of like on the edge because Osbert doesn't even age up to a teen until the day after she ages up anyways, and he can't be wed until he's a teen, so we're just gonna have to wait anyways. Which it's fine. As long as she's like at the beginning of her young adulthood, I think it's fine. As long as they're betrothed before she ages up, also fine in my opinion. So we're going to head on over to the Bean household to betroth Amala to Osbert. And I'm going to bring Amala with us because I want her to meet Osbert, of course. So we're just going to go with us and Amala to go meet Osbert for the first time if they don't know each other already, which they might. They might have met like walking around and talking and stuff. So they might actually already know each other, which would be fantastic. Honestly, if they already did. If they don't, well, here we are. We're going to hopefully make some new friends. So he doesn't know Osbert at all. But Amala knows him and she's very attracted to him. So that is a big thumbs up. That's a big thumbs up for me. All right, let's give him an introduction. Yes, I know you're attracted to him. Okay, so we're gonna be friendly, and let's see. I think we're gonna have to get a little bit of a friendship with him, or else he's gonna say absolutely not. So let's go ahead and what can we do? We can discuss interests. He likes discussing hobbies. Okay. Let's go ahead and have them ask about his day. Ask about his day. Shouldn't have to repeat that. Get to know him a bit. Get to know the person you're betrothing your child to. Talk about the cold temperatures, I guess. And talk about the cloudy weather. I don't think we need too much, but we do need like a little bit of a friendship. Ask about his day some more. Ask about his career. Discuss your interests. Okay, I think what we've got here is plenty. So then what we're going to do, and technically this should be done with Osbert's dad. It shouldn't even be done with Osbert. Let's knock on the door real quick. I didn't even think about that. What is Osbert's dad's name? Thornton? Possibly. I can't even think of what his dad's name is. I think it's Thornton. Thornton Bean. Yep. And he doesn't know what the friendly introduction. Let's have you come sit here. Now he either needs to have a pretty good relation, not a pretty good one, but like at least a third of a bar with either Winifred or Thornton. He has to get along with one of them for it to be like deemed like a good marriage. Otherwise, it'll be considered like a bad marriage and it would bring bad tidings towards the wed couple. So we need to make sure that they're actually like getting along. Are you blowing him kisses? Don't do that. You're into women. I don't know what you just did. I don't know what he did. Asked about his day. Talk about the cold temperature. We wanted to ask about his day. Interests. Discuss interests. We need this relationship, though. For some reason, he's very flirty. Discuss local fishing spots. And gossip a bit. And discuss healthy relationships. I don't know. It seems like a weird thing to do. Discuss interests again. And then I think I'm going to try after that to get them betrothed. Okay, so here we go. Now, what we need to do is we need to click on relationships, click other Sims, arrange a marriage for. If they shake hands, it means yes. If they don't, then it means no. So we want to do Amala to Osbert. Oh, there we go. Amala is now betrothed to Osbert and will be able to marry when both reach adulthood. And there it is. Amala and Osbert are due to wed. And this is Osbert's face about it. I'm just kidding. He's just in a grumpy mood. Poor guy. So that went off really well. And they don't hate each other, which is fantastic. We don't want everyone to hate each other, or else we're in a bit of a pickle. So the next ones we need to betroth will be Akila Saeed, and she is going to be betrothed to Richard Sheffield. So let's jump on over to Akila Saeed household, the Saeed household, which I think is the beekeepers, if I'm not mistaken. And we're going to have that dad go over to the Sheffield household and get his daughter betrothed to their son to be wed whenever we decide, that's deemed necessary. So we've got quite a few weddings coming up, which I'm really excited for because I have some really good ideas. And I will make wedding announcements for all of them like I did with the Amala and Akila. Why are you in this outfit? Like I did for what's their faces. Change your outfit to this, please. Thank you. You're not a maid. Okay, now we need to go betroth Akila to the Sheffields. So let's go with our daughter. I know it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, but ignore the time. Ignore the time. We've got no time except for making time for love at this point. Okay, Akila, you are going to come. I forgot to have Amala meet Osbert, but she already knew him. So I didn't really need to. Otherwise, I was going to have them like introduce themselves and like say a couple of things to each other because this is like the formal introduction to each other. I don't know how much you guys actually know these Richards or the Sheffields. You know Alice pretty well. He could probably already ask Alice and she might say yes. So we could do that. I'm wondering, does Akila know? No, she does not know any of the Sheffields. So this is going to be a good time for her to introduce herself. I really wish there was like a curtsy option for them. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that would be like the proper. But you're going to do a respectful introduction. I guess that's good. She's like meeting her, like a proper girl, bowing to her or whatever. And then she pulls out her rock out of her pocket to, God only knows what she's doing with that. Anyways, let's see if we can meet this boy. Can we please knock on the door? Because I want to meet him. There he is right there. Friendly introduction. Oh, is he coming outside? Hold on, did he just come outside? He did. Just go introduce yourself to him. Okay, and then I'm going to also have Akila come over and do a respectful introduction to him as well. Because this is going to be... Don't be rude. She's mean. He's in for a rude awakening. He really is. Okay. So he does know Richard now. And he will need to spend a little time with him, getting to kind of know him and such. Because Richard is obviously... He is obviously not ready to marry yet. Why does he not have the preteen trait on? Shrink his height. There we go. Because he should be a preteen. Okay, so I am going to have you... Don't insult her. Please stop. Let's have you go over here, and we're just going to set this right up. Look, instant attraction. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's perfect. She's actually attracted to him. That's great. I feel like the preteen trait is kind of wonky. It keeps like resetting them. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, we're going to arrange marriage for Akila to marry Richard. And while her dad is setting that up, we can go ahead and maybe ask about his career. And we can also go ahead and have her discuss her interests with them. And also go ahead and get to know. They can get to know each other a little bit while we set this up. Did she say no? I think she said no. Alice. This is our first denial. And I don't think we can do it again right away. Arrange a marriage for someone else in Musa's. Okay, let me try and do a couple friendly friendly things with her just to see if it is a little too low. Maybe it is. No, it's very high. She just must be in a bad mood or something. Discuss interests. Maybe it's because he's tense. No, don't shout forbidden words at her. Okay, now he's happy. Okay, stop. You guys are gonna ruin it. You guys are gonna ruin it. Like, seriously. Give her a heartfelt compliment. Make up for it. Okay, and then also maybe like ask about her career. Okay, how did she even get that in there? Gosh, what is wrong with these two? They like hate each other at this point now. It's just like not even working. Other Sims. Arranged marriage for. Please, let this work. Are we serious right now? Or rave about growing up? Okay. They must not like him. I will give him one more try to make this work, and if it doesn't work, she has to go for her other option. So I will queue up quite a few things for him to do. So get to know her. I will queue up like, I'm only going to give him like 5 things. Discuss interests. Apologize. Ask about her day. And his last one is going to be... Did we do Brighton? No. Brighten her day. These are the 5 interactions he gets to do before he asks one more time. If it doesn't go well, it doesn't go well. I mean, I don't know at that point. All right, one more interaction. Okay, that was it. And now we ask one more time, and if she doesn't go for it, then... Oh my gosh, it says try again tomorrow. Are you joking? Can we ask him? Do we know him? I don't even think we know him. All right, let's do a respectful introduction. Did we just waste our time? Is this not even going to be an option for this? Why do they have a bed out here? Confused. Okay, let's see. Well, we're already off to a good start with William, so give him a heartfelt compliment. Discuss healthy relationships. Talk about our kids' relationships, not our relationships. Discuss interests. Ask him about his career.
Jonah Pames, the Bishi to Squarble Tarbahay for Beams. Sanadayola?
Oh, he's being really sweet. Okay. Let's see. What else can we do? Because we need to do a few more because we're not. Discuss interests. Maybe enthuse about the outdoors because you do like the outdoors. And give parenting tips. I don't know if that comes off rude or not, but we can try it and discuss fitness techniques. Let's try and get that up a little bit more. Okay, it's up pretty good. Okay. Now, can we do this? No, we can't. I don't know if I should be offended or what. I feel like they don't like Akila Saeed. So my other option would be to either come back in a day or we move on to the other households because he did get denied twice. So it does concern me that they're not going to want, like they don't want her because she is mean. So do we just go and try to get Conrad Holland to be the one that she marries? Or like, what do we think here? Because we have tried to befriend like Alice and both William, and we've got enough to get the proper like yes, but Alice literally said no twice. So I don't know if we should keep pushing it. Like I feel like if it gets denied twice, like maybe we should just move on. Which means we would need to go to the gypsy camp. But I don't know. I'm gonna let you guys decide what we should do about it. There is one other household that I need to get betrothed today, and that is Madison Boatwright. I could try to have Madison get betrothed to Richard. If it goes through, then obviously they just didn't like Akila. Like that is a possibility. So we could try that if we think that would be fair. And see if they get denied right off the bat. Maybe we try that, because if they don't get denied right off the bat, then I feel like they just didn't like Akila for their son, and they're like, absolutely not. We don't want to deal with that. Like, we don't want to deal with a mean person. See if the other suitor is better for her, and if not, come back here. Okay, we could try that then. Let's go to the gypsy camp with these guys. So we need to take Akila with us. And I'm trying to do this at nighttime so we're not spending the daytime when we need to be playing with the families. I do feel like I need to remember that there's going to be days where I'm going to need to play other families to do these kinds of things. And so I need to have like a day where I have like a day every so many days where we just work on like getting people betrothed and stuff. Obviously it should be happening kind of through natural gameplay, but when we were only playing 2 days it was a little bit harder. Okay, so this is a gypsy camp, and the other person that was a possibility for for Akila was Conrad, which is this guy right here. So let's see if we can introduce ourselves respectfully. Why is the whole family here? I don't want the whole family. Like, these two can go home. Okay, well, this is off to a great start. He likes jokes. Okay, that's fine. She's trying to introduce herself. See how this goes. Okay, you don't have school because you're not in school. You do need to go potty, so we will have you do that. But you're not in school. Okay, we're going to have her, like, go way over here so that she's not near everybody, because I feel like this is, like, This would not be a time you just like go potty right next to people. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, she's really laying into him right off the bat. She is not attracted to this sim, but he is older, so she technically wouldn't have to wait to get married. She could literally get married like tomorrow. Well, there's a couple of things I would have to do first, but let's see what the dad thinks, okay? Because like I said, it's not all about being romantically attracted to somebody around here. Let's give him a heartfelt compliment. Oh, she's laying into her dad, not to him. Oh, that's even, better. Compliment his beautiful house here. Hold on. Come on. Compliment his house. Compliment his, like, himself. Discuss healthy relationships. He's a little short on funds, aren't we all? Gossip. We'll gossip about the Sheffield denying this marriage. You're a second option, buddy. Discuss interests. Go ahead and give some parenting tips. What are we doing? Give parenting tips. Discuss interests. We can ask him about his career. What happens now? He's at a crossroad in life and not sure what to do. Yeah, me too. He's unemployed. He's like, babies. Oh, God. I don't know what you're doing. Go here. Leave early. Akila. Act interested. Act really interested. This is your future here. Your dad can't be the one getting married to him. It's gotta be you. She's like, yeah, Dad, I'm not interested. What are you talking about? Woohoo. Who says that is not appropriate at all? Ladies, relax over here. Oh, you're freaking him out, dude. You're freaking him out. Don't freak him out. You're trying to get your daughter married to him. Okay. Oh my gosh, you can't even do this again? This is obnoxious. Oh, man. All right, well, we can't even try again. Okay, wait. What if she can do it? She has no relationship with him. That's not going to work. Okay, can she actually do this option? No. It says we have to try again tomorrow. So we can't even get her betrothed because they said no. That's really obnoxious. I don't want to have to wait a whole nother day. All right, well, the next time we play after a day passes, we'll have to try that. So we know Conrad and we know the other sim, but we can't get her betrothed because they've tried too soon. So I guess the next one we're going to work on is the Boatwright households. And because the Sheffield said no, I'm going to go ahead and have the Boatwrights go over to the Sheffields and try and get Madison with him. And if he gets betrothed to them first, like, lose your seat, move your feet, lose your seat kind of thing. Like if you're not ready to like make it happen, you know what I mean? Then you just kind of like lose out. So if we can get these two to be betrothed, Madison and Richard, because he was one of the options, then we'll go with that. So let's see what we can do there. Oh my gosh. No one should be going. Leave. I don't know why they won't stay like kicked out, like out of school. Like they keep going to school. It's kind of annoying. All right. So do you know she is friends with William Sheffield? So I feel like her chances of getting this to go through are like really high. She obviously doesn't know Richard himself, but she knows his dad, which is so much more important, in my opinion, than obviously knowing the child that you're trying to get your sim with or your daughter with. So Madison is a teen, it says. Yes, she's gonna become a young adult soon. A little bit after Akila, she will actually become a young adult. So the Akila and Madison are my high priorities at the moment. They need to be betrothed like very, very soon, unless they're gonna marry someone from the gypsy camp, because the gypsy camp is already young adults. So they would be, I think, more willing because they're a little bit older. So they'd be willing to take a girl who's a little bit older who didn't get betrothed in time. That's kind of how I see the gypsy camp. And like I said, like it is kind of just like what it is, you know? Okay, but we're gonna bring Madison with us to go meet the Sheffield boy. Because I think it's important that Madison obviously meet him. Why can't we bring Madison with us? It's because she's the only one at school for some odd forsaken reason. I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm gonna like bring her over here though. Obviously, we have a little work to do before she gets out before she gets out of school. Okay, so bring Madison here because she needs to be here present for this. She needs to be getting herself looking beautiful. Okay, so I think I want to start also trying to make sure that I have a really nice outfit for their formal, because like not a really nice, like I don't want them to look like out of place, but I want them to have like a nicer outfit, because I feel like this is when they would wear a formal outfit to go introduce themselves to a future prospector, like a future husband, future wife, whatever. I feel like this is that time. And so I don't know, I just feel like obviously, you know, that is kind of how it would work out. But and they would just like dress pretty to try and do that. But anyways, let's arrange a marriage for, and we're going to try and do it for Madison to Richard, and hopefully we can see them. Now, Beatrice is already betrothed, don't forget. She's already getting wed. She's already going to be married to Arthur Scruggs. So that's really exciting. So this would technically be this family's second betrothal if this goes through. So we want to get Madison married to Richard. It's agreed. It is agreed. Madison will be married to Richard. I can't believe it. They just literally snaked their way in here and stole the show. So I will do the betrothals in order of the polls, of course. But when it comes down to it, if a family is denied and has to wait another day, if another family has a tie on that person as well, I will let that person try to do the betrothal instead with that sim. And if it goes through, then it's just, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So it'll just kind of like work out. Yeah. So I think this is going to be really good. I'm excited for this. What is this? Ew, children. Yeah, she doesn't like kids at all. So don't come to the Sheffield household because they have like 1,000 kids. What shoes are you wearing? Knock on the door. What shoes is she wearing? I don't know. Madison's gonna do it. She's able to do it. I'm looking for Richard, please. That's Bridget. Who's in this bed? I think it's Matilda. Where is Richard? That's not Richard. That's William. Where's Richard? Come on. Come on now. Where is he? Does nobody know Richard? Not one person knows him. We can't even meet the man she's going to marry. This is kind of sad. Somebody's got to know him, right? Nobody knows him. What if I have you, what if I control you real quick? Because I want them to introduce themselves to each other just so that we can, like, interact with each other. Okay. Can you... Richard. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, where is he? It says he's here. It doesn't look like he's here. Go here. Okay, well, we can't see him, but we can control him so he can come over and he can do the friendly introduction. How about that? You give both of the boat rides a respectful introduction, please. There we go. Now we can see him. Okay, this is going well. We're getting all of our kids married off soon. We are at almost 10 o'clock in the morning on this day, but it's okay. It is okay. Hello, lady. And he is attracted to her as well. That he is. I am going to let them do 3 interactions with each other. They are going to gossip. They are going to discuss healthy relationships, and they are going to discuss their interests. And then we are going to be done with this betrothal because this is already set. So we'll have Madison and Richard. She's like overseeing that they get along, you know what I mean, for their betrothal. Like making sure they don't take it too far. Her mom looks so unhappy. And it's not even with the marriage. It's not even like with the marriage. It's just like she's just genuinely unhappy because there's kids around. She likes affection. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is they're done having their little bit of a conversation. I don't make them have much of a conversation because they will have time. They will have plenty of time before they're married off. I will make sure they get a whole weekend, where like the whole time we play with the man's household or whatever household where one person's moving into, I guess. So she'll be moving in with Richard, so we'll make sure that she gets a whole weekend where we control her while we play the Sheffield. She'll be here, she'll be spending time with Richard, kind of getting to know the family, kind of getting to know Richard himself, kind of seeing like what kind of work they do in their home, and then she'll go back home at the end of that rotation, and then she will end up being wed the next time we play that household. So that is kind of where we're going with that. So this household is done. So we have betrothed this household. So now the only other household that didn't get betrothed would be Akila Saeed. And like I said, we have to wait until tomorrow to be able to do it. And the only one she will be able to do it with is Conrad Holland. He's the only option she has left. And then I am going to also need to set up a few more polls for some more kiddos that are coming of age. And it's interesting that Madison ended up with Richard, even though we tried to betroth Akila first. I kind of like that. It's just kind of like, it just kind of worked out in the end for them a little bit better. So it's like good to be friends with the adults, honestly, for the parents, because then you can betroth your kids easier, where like we had to kind of work at it with the Saeed household and it just didn't go well. I don't think they liked Akila, honestly, because she is mean-spirited and she literally like insulted Alice right when we got here. And I think Alice was like, oh, heck no, you can't be with my son. Like, he is too good for you. Like, that kind of thing. Because I do think Richard is a sweet guy. Like, I think he has, like, sweet traits. Let me look. Okay, so she doesn't actually know she doesn't actually know his traits yet. I don't know if you even know his traits. You don't know his traits either. Okay, I think he is like a good sim, honestly, or something like that. So I feel like the mom of this household was just like, absolutely not. You cannot marry my kid. Like, I think that's why she said no to Akila. And so it was kind of like that denial, like, kind of set Akila up to have to join the gypsy camp. They won't actually live in the gypsy camp. Once they get married, they will need to save enough money, and then they are going to actually go over. And I'm going to consider Windenburg to be a part of Henford on Bagley. And so eventually I'm going to have the castle here. It's not going to be this same exact castle because I didn't create this. I just put it here as a placeholder for the moment. But this is actually going to be where they're going to move into, and they're just like little tiny apartments here. And so they're going to actually move in here, and this is where they'll live. They won't have a profession because they're from the gypsy camp. So they're just going to kind of live through having like, some of the medieval careers that I have. Eventually, if we need them to move in and like be something else, then that's what they'll do. Otherwise, until our whole entire community like levels up, we physically can't really add too many more families. It'll just be like weddings. No new families will be able to be added until we get to that point. But at this point, we're not ready for that anyways. And so today is actually a mala ball and them's, it's their rotation. Is there anything else I needed to do before I go back to them? I know that it's their day today, and we've spent a little bit of time like working on it. Oh, we need to have the Baxter family try for a baby. Is she pregnant? I can't remember. I feel like she might be pregnant. Or did she just have the baby? I can't even remember at this point. Okay, like, she shouldn't be going to high school because she shouldn't be in high school, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why they keep doing this, why they keep rejoining school, but it's really annoying. And it's only seeming to be happening to the teenagers or like the preteens. Because I think, let's see, Baxter. Yeah, so Dagmar is supposed to be a preteen. Technically, she should be a preteen. So add the preteen trait. So she's a preteen. I think that's why it keeps canceling them out, the teens and the preteens, or giving them a job, I guess, is because yeah, she's already pregnant. So we can't actually have the Baxters try for baby because they're pregnant. So let me mark that down so I remember that. That they are expecting a baby. The Baxters and the Beans are expecting a baby, it says. I think I think the Cliftons are as well. I think Briar is expecting. We didn't actually find that out, but she had a moodlet that said that this is what he did to me or whatever. Or this is what you did to me or whatever it said. It said something like that. And I think that moodlet is from when they get pregnant from their spouse. I think they get that. So, yeah, these guys are already expecting. She's in her second trimester. She'll be in her third trimester in 3 hours. So we can't have them try yet. But we at least triple checked, and made sure that everything is good. This rotation through, I'm going to be playing each household for 4 sim days. So that's why I'm not as like upset about missing a little bit of the ball rotation, because they have 4 sim days now instead of 2. So we should be good. And they are still over here at this house. Oh my goodness. It's literally saying send alone again. So silly. Not you. Yeah, so that's why I think, yeah, I think, it's the preteen mod. For some reason, it's causing this to happen. I don't know why. So it says, newly betrothed, Amala is unsure how to feel about having their future spouse decided for them. I am so sorry, Amala, but you know what? Osbert's going to treat you real good, I think. So it's going to be okay. It's going to be real okay. And your birthday is coming up soon, so it's going to be fantastic. You're going to have a great time. wedding as well. Don't know when your wedding will be, but we will figure it out. We will definitely figure it out. Because now that she's betrothed to him, now once we play that household again, she'll spend her weekend over there, and then they will get married again, like after that is completed. They won't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, so this is the farmers, of course. We're already halfway through this day. So let's see what we need to get done. So we need to scrub the floor. And you... I don't know why you have this in your inventory, but sure. Okay, nobody really has anything in their inventory that's really beneficial. I think we need to tend to the garden a bit. Let's start spraying for bugs. Things are out of season now. So that's unfortunate. I think we need to do a little swap-a-rooney with some of our, like some of the stuff that we have here in the garden. I think we are missing some stuff and we need to swap it out for some other stuff, and we have like too much of one thing. I think I was doing it in my personal save file because I recognized that I had made a mistake and I had planted like too much of some things. So hopefully we can get this all settled. And we can get this all done. So this here is cocoa trees. This here is cinnamon trees. This is almond trees. And these are also almond trees. So I think we should get rid of this set of almond trees and put something else here. Like we need to grow lemons for the recipes. So I think we should put lemons in. Then we have the mushrooms, and then we have, this is the green tea bushes. So they can have tea, of course. And then over here we have carrots. And then we have more, okay, these are green peas. And then we have more green peas, which I think we only really need the one set. And we can just fill in the one thing here. And then we have some lemons. And then we have corn, which I don't think we need at all. And then we have some strawberries. So there's some other things I think we could grow that we need. So I think we're gonna kind of uproot some of these plants and kind of go from there. So I think I'm gonna uproot this one and this one. And I'm gonna move this one, which is holding the green peas, into the row with the green peas. Then these are the carrots. These are the the almonds. But we already have almonds over here, right? So we don't need this many almonds. So we'll get rid of the almonds as well. And then plant some other things that we need, because I feel like we could use some other stuff. So if we get rid of these almond trees, then we can plant some other stuff that we really need. And that would be more beneficial. Alright, so she's got the floor all sparkly, which is fantastic. Let's see, do we need to do laundry? Search the pockets and then wash the laundry, please. And then let's see, what's in here that we can plant? So I think we need spinach. Why is that person blue? Okay. I think we need spinach. I can't remember everything we need. That's the problem. Where's their book to cook with? Do they not have one now? Did I not? One hopper? What's that mean? What's a hopper? Oh, this thing. Okay, that's not really what I was expecting. Um, yeah, so we've got the cocoa trees. We've got the cinnamon trees. Like, I don't know. Do we even need cinnamon? That's another thing. Like, do we need cocoa? I think I was thinking of like, I think some of them need cinnamon. I think some recipes need cocoa. So I was really trying to go off of that kind of stuff. Why don't you come over here and spray for bugs while he finishes cleaning this up? And don't forget to also uproot this as well. Brynja is going fishing for herself. Why don't you go ahead and play with this while you're just kind of standing here. This will be my last day that I play, just so you guys know. Okay, so cinnamon, cocoa, corn, strawberries, and then we have the carrots, the green peas, the lemons. Okay. I think we need to buy them a new book. It doesn't look like they have one. So let's see if we can get them a new book. They're getting a lot of stuff in here that they can't do anything with. I think it might be under appliances. Small appliances, maybe. I'm kind of hoping it's under here because I get tired of trying to find it all the time. So much in here that we can grow, like parsnips. There's like oats and almonds and some other tea leaves, some apricots. Like I have a bunch of stuff in here. It's like, when do we get to see those things, you know? Because I'm like tired of seeing the same old stuff. But it's all good. It's all good. Okay, so we need to grow. Let's see. If we're going to bake bread, we need either dough, salts, seeds. That would be it. Make dough, we obviously need flour. If we want to do prepped veggies, we need any kind of veggies. Homemade sugar, you need fruits. You need vegetables, seeds, buckets of salt water, salt rock. I don't know what salt rock is. Any meats to make prepped meat. Milk or eggs, sugar, flour, any fish, flour, milk and eggs. Okay, so all of that. If we want to do dyes or anything, we need berries or berry jam. We need lemon. Oh, ginger root right here. It makes yellow dye. Dandelions also make yellow dye. So dandelions and ginger root and lemons make the yellow dye. So we can't grow the ginger root or the dandelions. I guess it's just things you have to get in the woods, which is kind of weird. Blueberries and bluebells. So we need to grow blueberries if we want to have people make dye. But like that's not my high priority at the moment. More so I need to know the stuff that's on here for cooking, but blueberries was one of them. Okay, so vegetables, seeds, onions, potatoes. We don't have onions or potatoes growing, so let's get both of those going. And we don't have any. So let's go into the forest. Let's go foraging. Let's see how many onions and potatoes we can come out with, because the other family came out with a lot. And I'm really hoping this family is going to do the same. Where the heck is their sign? Do they not have a sign either? Okay. I guess we need to get a sign. I didn't realize that not everybody had all these things. It's kind of silly. I feel like everybody had all these things and it just like deleted them when I updated the mod, which is really odd. It should have just replaced it, you know? It's going to literally make us broke. Okay, well, I guess we have 0 simoleons now. Okay, let's go into the forest. We're going to go foraging and we're going to take both of the boys. And Grandma's going to stay here. She's working on the laundry at the moment. So she's going to stay here and work on that. Okay. Unload and hang this on the clothesline. And then we're going to have you replace the water. She's not asking to come over. She's asking for us to go over there, and we're not doing that. That's not how we communicate. Okay, go ahead and add a flower to this. So you can add the last chrysanthemum you have. Okay. And then Grandma, we're going to have you go into the forest. And you are going to go get some more flowers. And when these guys all get back, I'm going to have them all go back into the forest. And they are going to bathe in the stream of water on the, like they bathed on the way out. Because it's going to be better than them always being dirty when they come out. So let's just have you all just go bathe in that stream. Get you all cleaned up. It's going to be great. All right, was that Grandma? Grandma's already done. All right, Grandma killed it. Grandma, you need to go potty. So go ahead and do that. It is already almost 4 in the afternoon now. Until we get a fisherman in town, I try to let them catch at least 2 fish per time of playing them. So I'm going to let Grandma, well, we're going to let her gather some water as well, but we're going to let her go fishing for a little bit in hopes that she can maybe catch a couple of fish to kind of help us out with the food situation, because our food situation isn't great until we get like everyone set up, and then we can just sell like a bunch of boxes of like food and stuff. Then that would be fantastic. So hopefully we can kind of do that soon, because that would be fantastic. And Grandma also needs to get to level 5 of fishing for her aspirations. So this will be great for her. I wish I could pull these out. I want her to set this in the worlds, but I'm scared she's going to like set it in the water or something. I'm not going to be able to reach it, but place it in the worlds. I don't know if there's anything in it. I have no idea. Grandma's like, how does this work? You can tell she's never fished a day in her life. Literally. Literally. Now, I already have it set when my elders are going to pass away. It's already written down on my spreadsheet, like when the end of their life is, and then we'll obviously, they'll die of old age, of course. So they don't have to do any more death rolls for them. It's just until their end of time kind of thing. Because my aging is off, of course. So we have to know when they're going to pass away. Or else we would eventually just have a whole world of elders just roaming around doing God knows what. All right, you're going to come fish with me, Dan. Okay. Come fish, my friend. Brynja, you want to fish? No? Okay. Okay. How many have you caught, Grandma? That's not what you're supposed to be catching. Okay. Dad got some seeds. He got some nettle. Choco berries, acorns. Oh, he got onions. Did you get what does that say? Leeches. Hold up. Akbar. Hold up. It says Akbar stayed in the water for too long and ended up someone else's dinner. When he got out of the stream, there was a bunch of leeches attached to him. Can we get the leeches off of you? Are they still attached? I don't think so. Oh, that is so gross. It's so gross to think about. All right, let's grow these onions. What do you have? You have dandelions, you have spinach, you have pears. See, that's the thing. We also need pears and we also need spinach. Like, we need a lot of different things. So, like, these guys are going to end up growing everything that's needed for food. And then somebody else is going to have to do the rest of the growing. And at the moment, they have a bunch of seeds they could sell to people. They also have sage, mint, choco berries, acorns, and he also found potatoes. So that's wonderful. Okay, come plant these. Oh, he's bathing. Okay, well, I'm going to let you bathe these then. Oh, wait, you didn't go bathe. Bathe. by yourself. Hello, Thornton. Friendly. I'm assuming Thornton's coming to talk about the upcoming marriage. All right, you go ahead and bathe in the stream. You go ahead. She's helping Dad plant quickly, and then she's going to go. And Dad already bathed, so I don't know why they didn't, because I already told them to. Okay, she gave him a friendly introduction. I'm going to have you come on home, Grandma, because I want you to make up some dinner. Let's see. Cook. Let's make up, you didn't catch any fish, for goodness sake. All right, Grandma, make some pottage.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to have you go potty. Amala's going to go clean herself up. I think her dad needs these because I think he needs to grow them. The dandelions, I think, are just for the dye, from what I can tell, and like we don't need dye, right? So like we are not in necessary need of that. But it will be fine. Dad's got 10 seeds he can sell. We'll also go ahead and throw these choco berries in here because I don't think we need them for anything, and these acorns. But I think, also don't know the nettle. I'm kind of concerned, like, can they eat this? They can eat the nettle. It says something about a medicinal but stingy herb. I feel like maybe we could sell these to the apothecary and have him sell them. And then we need to grow the spinach as well. So that's the other thing we really need to get growing. Put this in your inventory. Good. Perfect. Okay. Well, we'll talk to him because he's here. Get to know him some more. Okay, Grandma, go ahead and call to meal. She's like, come and get it. Time for dinner. Okay, you're going to grab a serving. And when you get back, you're going to grab a serving. And we're going to have you grab a serving as well. Okay, leave me be, Thornton. I'm hungry. I'm going to go eat some dinner, buddy. Cool. Sorry, Thornton. We don't have an extra space at our table for you. Unfortunately. I feel like Akbar should get married again, but I just don't know who he would get married to. Yeah. I don't know whom I should have the, like who I should have those kinds of Sims, like the older Sims marry, whether it should just be like a random townie that I create or whatever. I don't know. But it'd be kind of interesting to do. Make someone new for him. I could have him marry from the gypsy camp. Because he would still be marrying younger, but he would be marrying a young adult. Okay, that's not your bed. Sorry. Go to sleep. Oh, for goodness sake, he just broke this. Repair this. And then go to sleep. You go to sleep. Oh, shoot. He can't sleep in this. Okay. We don't have a toddler right now, so I'm going to sell this. Because I need to buy him a new bed. I hope this is going to be enough to buy a new bed. I don't want one of the top ones. I want one of the bottom ones. Not one of those, though. I want one of the really cheap ones. Isn't it these? They're literally 50. Dang. Okay. What are they doing? Stop it. Go to sleep. You're going senile in your old age. All right, you're gonna have to nap on the couch for a minute. They can't fix the they have to fix the sink and he can't even barely fix it. Come on, dude. Okay, cool. So he fixed the sink, so it's ready to go. We'll need a mattress, but at the moment we don't have one. So, Amin is just gonna nap on the sofa for a minute until we can afford one, which shouldn't be too long because we will have boxes of food to sell, which will be fantastic because that's how they obviously make all of their money, is by harvesting. The problem is a lot of this I think went out of season. That says summer, fall, winter, and spring. Jeez. The strawberries are out of season. The lemons are in season, so we should be able to get those. Also, the potatoes are in season winter, and so are the onions, fall and winter, so we should be able to get those. Then we have the green peas are out of season. The carrots are out of season. The green tea is every season, so we should be able to get those. The mushrooms are out of season. The almonds are in season, so you can get those. Oh my gosh, it got bright. The cinnamon trees are in season, and so are the cocoa trees. So we should be able to get quite a bit. He's like, hello? I'm still napping on this couch over here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. We have 3 more days of this family, and today will be the day that we're going to try and go back and re-betroth Akila Saeed to her guy, Conrad Holland. Is that what his last name is? I always forget what his last name is, but I try not to. Yeah, Conrad Holland. I got it. So we'll try and betroth them before we get into the next play of the next day of play for these guys. And we're going to be prepping to get Amala out of here. We got to get her a dowry, which I think she needs 300. I think for the, like, she needs that in her pocket before we leave this family. So we need to make 300 and stuff it into her pocket as her like dowry for getting married to the family. And then she'll take that with her, of course, when she moves out to the other family. But yeah, I hope that you guys are enjoying this. I will be putting more polls up on my Discord channel, so definitely make sure that you're checking all of that out. We have a lot to do. We have a lot of fun things coming up, and I really hope that you guys are enjoying this. There's a lot more to this than what we've seen so far. Like, we've only seen one rotation and kind of like setting up the businesses. There'll be a lot more to this eventually, but it's going to take a little bit of setup and some time to kind of really get into it. I'm really enjoying it, and I hope that you guys are too. I think it's really fun to try and play like differently in The Sims rather than always playing like modern day stuff. So I really hope that you guys are enjoying this. I hope that you guys have a wonderful Thursday. I will put this stream up to my YouTube channel for a replay for you guys, so you guys can check it out. If you missed any of it, I'll be back on Friday with another stream. So if you are interested in being there, definitely make sure you're there around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in my very next one. Later. Have a great night.